Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Kaiserreich Bulgaria. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, as you can see, we are in extremely thick Bulgaria. Having defeated the Romanians, Turkey, Greece, and Serbia, we are ready for the next step. And the next step for me is wait until Russia is done dealing with the Soviet Union and then join them. Because unfortunately, I can't join Walter Cell War with the Soviets. Ukraine's declared war on the... Okay, so now there's two Ukraines. Khrushchev, he's come back with a vengeance against this little boy. I don't think you're going to live very long because all of the Reichspact are going to join against you, but, you know, we'll see. The Soviets, I don't think, are going to join a defensive pact with them. That'd be a little bit much. I mean, it would have been nice if the Soviets declared war on the Reichspact, just because that'll expedite this process. And it looks like the Russians are going to deal with Helsinki, which is good, because at least they'll be able to attack Petrograd from multiple different angles. I mean, our manpower is quite low. It's not great. I mean, maybe want to get down the military with the state, because that does give us another 2% recruited population, which we might very much need. Yeah, so they've recreated Hungary, the Austrian Empire. Slovakia has also now exist. I think Illyria might have gone bigger too. No, actually no, they're definitely the same size. So, got even more troops here ready to go for orders. You go with these guys. Actually, where are the mountains? The mountains are with you. Oh, that's exactly where I sent you. Fantastic. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing before it even happens. So... So we're going to go over the Bulgarianization. Ban Turkish political parties. Turkey doesn't like us, but I don't care. You're my puppet state. Language examinations or political power cost goes down. I mean, is there Muslim minority protests? I mean, it is happening. Stability goes down. Colonize Muslim regions. This may harm stability. Let's ban their political parties for right now. We got some research slots, so let's go for 1938. I mean, let's get the heavy tanks. You know, just start building them in the background. Because again, we have a ton of artillery too. I'm guessing these are the stuff you've captured also from the from everybody else. Send troops out this way. You join the Cairo Pact. I mean, that's fine. It doesn't really matter too much. I mean, the faction becomes a little bit irrelevant after Turkey's been defeated. Doesn't really do much after that. Yeah, so Socialist Ukraine was annexed. Not a huge surprise. Zanzibar's joined? I didn't know Zanzibar could join. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but I just didn't ever think about it. There's still 60% world tension. I don't think there's anything I can really do to boost it right now. I mean, I think after the Soviets are defeated, it should give us another little boost, which will allow me to attack. Yes. Very good. Yeah, so Finland has been annexed. Now part of Russia. You still have not defeated the Soviets, though. I've noticed that the Soviets still exist. We do have better rifles now. Excellent. So, get you guys equipped. 1940. 1939. Time to get some better industry going as well. The mechanized equipment is almost ready to go. I'm going to immediately start producing a handful of that. Because they will be useful. Especially, like, the plains of Hungary would be very nice there. 5, 4, 3, a 2, a 1, and a 0. And there we go. So, we give another 100% bonus for you. We'll do that later. Actually, let's get landing craft, because we will need landing craft, I'm sure, at some point. I don't want to be in a situation where it's like, okay, we defeated everybody, now it's time to invade Britain, and I'll be like, oh, I don't have the research unlocked. I feel like a complete idiot. So let's get mechanized equipment. Start producing a little bit of that. We'll cut down on you a little bit. Yes. We're going to need some rubber. We can get that from the Dutch East Indies. And that should be good to go. Nobody's doing anything too crazy quite yet. Old friends in Bulgaria. I'm not going to say yes to joining your faction. As unfortunate as that is. Basically, I passed... Their entire tree just passed because... they're in my faction. Or they're my puppets, I should say. No template for the mechanized. I know that. I mean, I might as well make one. Keep on. Mechanized infantry, mechanized infantry. Mechanized. Not with light tanks. We got 2 artillery here. Then get an engineering company, support artillery, and a recon company. And a logistics company. Sure, why not? And then I'll start making a handful of you. Not too many. Just, you know, just a smidge. Again, my phrasings don't actually make any sense. The cavalry also don't matter because we've already deployed them. We're not making any motorized. That's a fair point. There we go. That'll work. We're gonna have to wait for the production to kind of pick up the pace. But Austria, I'm definitely not joining your faction. I would basically double your faction size. And it gives me, like, no power. So why would I do that? I'd rather annex you. Because, you know, parts of Hungary should be part of my puppet. Okay, let's Bulgarian language exams. Everybody can speak Bulgarian. I'm sure that will cause no issues whatsoever with anybody. Euro 150. Are any of you just bad? You're not very good. The foreign minister. Just by work time going down, it's not bad. But again, nobody else is very good. Political power gain is decent. Or just occasion time minus 5%. Like, if it's a 200 day focus, or 200 day justification, that's only 10 days off. So you're not... I mean, you kind of suck, but you're still actually the best, which is sad. Construction speed. I think you gotta be like one of the better ones, right? Laissez-faire capitalist, national populist. We go for the social conservative. I think it's going to be slightly better. Political power gain, recruitable population factor. Stability 2%. That's better. And corruption plus 1%. You know, let's go for you. I don't know if these people's parties actually matter for anything. I think it might change some of the pie chart information, but other than that, I don't think it really makes a huge ripple effect. Russia, like, what are you doing? How are you doing so poorly here? Just win the war? I mean, the Soviets already lost 1.19 million men. That's a lot of men. I mean, they still have like 2 million manpower, though, because of course they do. Egypt cancel an aggression pact. That's fine. Russia. Just win the war. Just win. Sweep up the south. Or punch straight through the middle. Take Petrograd, take Moscow. Because I'm assuming they also need to get down to like, what, 5%? 10%? Like, I would send support up there if I could. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can actually do. National identity, Azerbaijan, Iran. No, we don't want your side. Your faction, again, is actually my enemy. You can probably get Albania in your faction, which will and Blake pluralism. So he actually might create the combined country, which I failed to do when I played as Austria. Unfortunately. Oh no, they maybe are doing it. Maybe they're actually pushing through the center. Maybe my suggestion got through the ether into their soul. Let's close the Shahara family courts. Yes, you basically just need to get here and you cut the country in half. Russia. Just these two, or go down here to Rezen. And you should be good. I mean, you're winning. So I'm hoping by the end of this year, you'll be fine. Zambia's been annexed. What is Zambia again? I don't actually remember off the top of my head. Okay, we got a research slot available. Your 1941 tech, because of course the next level of tank is that far ahead. 1949 means we can actually start getting more production efficiency cap. We'll get another construction speed upgrade. Assuming we don't have another, yeah, we don't have another bonus here. So let's get construction upgrade speed. I mean, Serbia has one division. They have like one boat. I mean, they have factories. Like, they have, like, the industrial capacity to do something. Maybe not Serbia. They're kind of in a sad situation, to say the least. Okay, more people in Africa are declaring war on each other. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with this result. I would just like the result to happen, again, a little bit faster. Apparently no longer in an industrial boom. A sad time. Oh, Siam won against Indochina. Again, that's probably good for us. Probably. Or because I mean, I guess we're going to want to go to war with Germany at some point anyways, right? Okay, Moscow's fallen. Siam is now quite a beefy boy. Qing is still fighting you. Japan, would you like to declare war on Germany? That'd actually be, like, really nice. Get some signal companies in here. So with the fall of Moscow, you are now at 38%. So we're getting there. Okay, so we're shut down the courts. Political power goes down a little bit. We'll forcibly integrate the Pomaks. Don't know what a Pomak is, but we'll do it anyways. I have no intel on this combat. Like, again, Russia? If you say no to this alliance by the end of this, I'm going to be the most annoyed man on Earth. And then after that, I guess we'll just join the Austrian faction. But I don't think we can even... Can we do that anymore? We could if we lose stable and united Bulgaria. Okay, it's March. You've almost done it. Yep, take here. Mop up this little corridor. And then smash the Petrograd. It's worth 40 points, though. That's the problem. It's worth so much. But no, I'm looking at these numbers. They need to take Petrograd. If they take it, I don't think that's enough for the capitulation. Actually, it might be. But every time Russia and the Soviets have fought, the AI can never take Petrograd. So if it gets a situation where Soviets only hold Petrograd, I'm going to cheat them, no units, and then just delete them all, because it's a bit much. Oh, they did it! They've actually won. They actually took Petrograd. Russia, ally me when I have a little bit more political power. So ally me when I'm ready. I mean, I'm glad it happened. Pacific focus. We're both authoritarian, democratic. The new czar. None of this really matters to me. We'll just create like a beautiful little faction. As soon as I have 20 more points. This will happen in like a month from now. So, you know, late April, Russia, you better be ready. Because if you deny my request, I will say scum until you do. Believe you and me. I mean, a lot of people don't like you right now. Create constitutional monarchy. Solutions available. Align with the Russian Republic. Yes. But before that, we're going to institute some political meritocracy. We're not going to do the colonization yet, because it says it's going to take a massive hit to your stability. My stability is not great right now. So let's save scum this. Will you say yes to an alliance? Like, look how big my faction is. You'd be a fool to say no, Russia. I don't know when they get the event. Or if they've already said no to it. I mean, the CSA is doing pretty well. The American United States definitely dead. Do you want the alliance? Question mark? There we go. Fantastic. A toast to our Russian friends. Create the Russian alliance. I feel like it should be called like the Russian-Bulgarian alliance, but you know what? I guess that's okay too. But then, I mean, the Russian alliance looking pretty good. It's looking pretty, or even if it's called like the Slavic alliance. You know, something a little bit better than just being the Russian alliance. It's a little bit much. But I mean, they're looking pretty strong. As long as they don't go to war with Japan, we should be good. Are they going to go to war with Japan? That's entirely possible. So you're going to create constitutional monarchy. I guess that's fine. Like... It's too late. You've already done this. So you can go real policy, probably expansionism. The Second Weltkrieg is about to begin. And I think I'm going to basically forcibly get Russia to join the war against the Germans. The Tsar has been restored. Vladimir III. Okay, so Concentrated Industry 3. Let's go for... Let's get on 1940 infantry equipment. I think that's a good place to start. But yeah, I think a war with... How many men do you have? I don't actually know. Yeah, so Russia sent troops to the PSA. You have about 200... You have like 300 divisions? Holy shit. How? How do you have like 300 divisions? Oh my god. Even when I was playing in the CSA, by the time we actually won the war, I only had like 150. So I have no idea how that's even possible. It's insane. Universal suffrage. You know what? I mean, getting to 2% recruit population would be nice. Some of this other stuff doesn't really matter, though. Let's get universal suffrage. Sounds like it could be nice. But I think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. Thanks for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. If not enjoyed, throw a thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.